Hi, my name is Gina Whitehouse. I'm an entrepreneur. I run a successful business from home. I'm a mom and I'm the creator of youaremorethanmom.com. Thank you for visiting us today for our third part in our four-part video series on how to manage your time. Today we're learning how to say no and really give your best yes. Now, I know you may be cringing and thinking, oh, this is going to be so hard for me. It was hard for me in the beginning too. Actually, for the last 10 years, I've been learning how to say no. I used to be one of those people who would say yes to every party I was invited to, every function, volunteer for this or that, and I found myself really worn down. And this was before I had kids, so you can imagine how it is now. But I've learned over the years that even though I want to say yes, I have to kind of step back and learn how to say no. If you don't learn how to say no, then all your time is going to be taken up and you won't have time to work towards your business. So the first principle I want you to just learn today is that you can't do everything. Okay, there's no such thing as super mom. Everybody has different skills and talents and things that they're interested in, so you can't compare yourself to someone else who might be better in one area that you're weak in and vice versa. Okay, so you just can't. So I want you to ask yourself whenever something comes up that you're tempted to say yes to, I want you to say, is this the best use of my time? Okay, because we really need to protect that hour that you'll be putting towards your business every day, because if you don't and you don't work at it consistently, like it's just never going to happen. Let's be honest, it's never going to happen if you keep letting something else get in the way. So things that might try to get in the way, and I'm not saying that any of these things are bad, you should definitely have a life outside of, doing your work at home business. You need to be doing other things too. You need to be meeting people and networking with people and just have friends, obviously. But, things that could try to get in your way are definitely those school things like PTA, being the classroom mom. Now that might be something you're really great at, but I don't want to be the classroom mom. If the classroom mom needs help with something, she could certainly come to me and ask me to do a task and I'll probably say yes, but I can't be the coordinator of everything because I got to coordinate my business, okay? Other organizing opportunities, volunteering, coaching things, sports, this and that, dance, whatever. You really just have to say, is this the best yes? Is this the best use of my time? And start learning how to say no. Okay, the second thing I'd love to see you do is to put together a priority statement. So if you know Shailene Johnson, look her up online. She does like a 30-day push exercise group, not actually exercising, but an exercise for you to go through and write down, what are your priorities? She helps you with goal setting. And one thing she has you do is put together a clarity statement. And so your clarity statement will basically be a filter. So anything that you have that comes up, you run it through your clarity statement. So for me, it would be, and this is totally abbreviated, but it would be basically the first thing in life for me is God. Second thing is my family. Third would be the ministry I'm involved in. And fourth would be the other things that would come along, like the friends, volunteering, and stuff like that. So if anything comes in, if someone comes to me and asks me to do something, I'm going to run it through that statement. I'm going to say, do I have time for this? And is this going to come between my relationship with God? Is it going to come and try to become before my marriage? Is it going to hinder the time that I spend with my spouse and my kids? Is it going to take me away from maybe a ministry I'm involved in or something like that? For some of you, that's not important, but for me, it is. So I have to, put it through that statement and use that statement as a filter. So put together a statement today. Maybe it's, a paragraph long or 2 or 3 sentences of what's important to you, so that anything that tries to come and someone tries to come and ask you to do something, or if there's something that you want to do but you're not quite sure about it, run it through your clarity statement first. And the third thing would be, to set your boundaries and learn how to say no politely. I know for myself it took a long time to do this, because I felt like if someone came to me and it's not something I wanted to do, or if I didn't even have time for it, or I just didn't want to do it, I just didn't really know how to say no without giving some explanation of why. So you don't have to give an explanation, but if you learn something, if you learn how to say something small like this, for instance, thank you so much for thinking of me, but I won't be able to commit to that right now. It's a great statement, right? You don't have to go into an explanation of why you can't commit right now. You just say, you know what, I don't have time to do that right now, or I don't have the availability in my schedule. And that's it. I don't thank you for thinking of me, but I don't have time to commit to that right now. And don't feel bad about it. That actually gives someone else the chance to kind of step up and lead whatever that role is, someone who really has the strengths in that area. So again, to recap, first of all, you can't do everything. You just can't. You gotta make sure that you're putting time away every day towards your business. Second, put a clarity statement together that you can I can't speak, run things through as a filter and learn how to politely say no. If this video has helped you and maybe you're struggling with this and have some questions, please don't be afraid to comment below. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your experiences. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for daily inspiration, and definitely subscribe to our weekly emails.